patch notes. Destiny 2 update 8.0.0.6. Activities, the Pale Heart. General, fix an issue where players could level weapons faster than intended in Overthrow. Fix an issue where the Heart's Hidden Depths Pathfinder objective could not progress by completing the Forgotten Deep and the Broken Deep Lost sectors. Fix an issue where the Overthrow boss triumphs did not count specific bosses. Could you level weapons faster in Overthrow, chat? Guys, I need to know this like weeks ago. I should not find out about these exploits the moment it gets patched. You know, this is terrible communication on our front. You go out into the world, you find the cheese, you bring the cheese back here. That's the agreement. Now, Sis, fix an issue where swords in the Sword Dance Sis would report that the player never picked up a sword and failed to triumph. Made the following changes to Infested Caverns. Fix issue in Moth-Infested Caverns where an Acolyte had a delayed spawn, causing plate capture delay. Remove Moth respawns during the boss fight and added 2 minutes to the time trial timer to give players a total of 6 minutes to complete it. Fix an issue that caused a game crash when breaking Hive Gunk with a sword. Wow, really? Talk about spaghetti code, man. Vanguard playlist. Fix an issue where Lightfall and the Witch Queen expansions were required to access certain Vanguard Ops content. Crucible. Fix an issue where the Steel Hunt exotic sniper rifle was getting more special ammo than intended. So inside of Trials, you would actually get 3 shots of Steel Hunt, which is what everyone was using literally since Trials has come back out here, right? Fix an issue where Ghost Mods were erroneously granting bonus rewards for private mode match completions. Fix an issue where private mode Rumble matches were granting players reputation incorrectly. Now, Pathfinder, fix an issue where the Resonant Synergy Challenge does not work with the Prismatic subclass. Fix an issue where the Light Magnitude node incorrectly mentioned Masterwork weapons as a requirement to generate Orbs of Power. Reduce the number of ability kills required for the Proof of Ability node from 100 to 25. Now, Dungeons and Raids, Salvation's Edge extended the timer after the last encounter has been completed. Oh, so you can actually loot your stuff. Fix an issue where purchasing adept weapons from the vendor on Master difficulty did not provide a weapon. We had this happen to us last week. We spent the spoils. No adept weapon dropped, but it still took our spoils. Now, the Shadow Throne fixed an issue where the surges were still applied. Now, Seasonal Enigma Protocol fixed an issue where sometimes the countdown timer would not appear until the second half of the mission. Okay, now Breach Executable. Fix a rare game crash that could occur when collecting materials during the activity. Fix an issue where the weekly activity challenge wasn't properly tracking expert difficulty completions. Fix an issue where expert level Vex combatants were dealing higher than intended damage. Made the following changes to material gathering. Reduce the time needed to extract samples. 2 pistons are now always available per run. They're supposed to be available per run even before, but you would normally only find 1. Navigation points for pistons are now visible from further away. Fantastic. We have increased the roaming time available after a player has started the next encounter. So if Blueberry runs ahead, it won't immediately TP you forward. You could still go over there, hammer those pistons, get those materials collected. I don't know about you, but that's literally my favorite part of that activity. Now, fix an issue where the banner for reaching score tiers Silver, Gold, and Platinum was missing some text. Now, gameplay and investment abilities. Man, this is a lot today. Oh my God. Fix an issue that prevented players from gaining an improved glide if Heat Rises was activated while already gliding. Fix an issue where Facet of Hope was not correctly working with certain buffs. Now, Armor. Removed Year 6 gear from the Blind Will loophole. Speaker Sight. We have disabled the ability to create Orbs of Power in PvP. We'll be considering ways to approach this in a more balanced way in the future. Now, weapons, exotics, Khvostov, correcting an issue that was significantly reducing recoil. To partially offset this change, we have increased its stability stat by 30. Bungie talked about that in more depth last week, but I still think that the 30 is going to offset a lot of that. So I think Khvostov is still going to be really good. Now, reduce the damage of its ricochet shots against players only. Initial damage bonus decreased from 15% to 5%. And bounce impact damage decreased from 18.4 to 4.6. Now, Red Death reduced the intrinsic stability bonus granted by the custom recoil pattern. It still got its own custom recoil, right? But they reduced the intrinsic stability itself. Now, Hawkman corrected an issue that allowed it to have more final bullets than intended. You can essentially maintain that final shot and run around one-shotting everybody. It was like some weird thing where you would shoot with the final shot, get a one-shot kill, pull out your ghost or something immediately. And I think that's how you would do it. And then you would go back and you would still maintain that shot. Now, legendary Undercurrent. Fixed an issue where the base and adept versions of Undercurrent could obtain non-wave frame grenade launcher magazine options. Versions that receive these incorrect magazine options will be updated to receive high velocity rounds. New drops of Undercurrent will feature high velocity rounds and implosion rounds as selectable magazine options. Now, perks. Air Trigger. Corrected an issue that was allowing this perk to apply to any equipped weapon. Reduce the aim assist penalty when airborne. Now, Enhanced Physics fixed an issue where it was providing restoration times 2 instead of restoration times 1. Physics now correctly gives increased restoration times 1 duration. That's unfortunate. Now, General fixed an issue where some of Failsafe's voiceover and subtitles would not match. Added more information to the character boost screens to better reflect what's unlocked after acquiring the Final Shape campaign skip boost. Fixed an issue where the Wishbearer title was no longer available to players. Fixed an issue where the season rank number was displayed incorrectly in the player menu after reaching rank 100. The season rank cap is 100 until Act 2 starts. Oh, so nothing is earned retroactively? Am I getting that right? So what I mean, like, if you earn experience past rank 100, that doesn't roll over? Good Lord, guys. All right, save your bounties then. That kind of sucks, man. Listen, if you got seasonal challenges and you got bounties, don't turn them in yet. Wait until Act 2 and then turn them in. Personally, Bungie, I think you should just let that retroactively roll over. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I think it would be much better. It would be simpler, and it would allow a lot of us that want to grind, that are in the mindset of grinding right now, to be able to jump into Act 2 and boom, we've got 10, 15 ranks already unlocked. Now, fix an issue where the Echo Ingrams can be focused at the war table before failsafe is moved to the helm. Fix an issue where the exotic late patterns from the evidence board still require legendary shards. And fix the issue preventing gear from properly loading in certain activities and destinations. Guys, that is your patch notes. It is a thick one, which is surprising. I didn't even know we were going to be getting this much stuff. Let's jump into Destiny real quick and just take a look at what the drop is today. All right, guys, Iron Banner is back today. Let me take you to the tower. I'm going to look at the adept weapon real quick. But Banana is here, and it is here for the next 2 weeks, so make yourself at home. It's going to be either a great 2 weeks for you or a very long 2 weeks. The good thing is the playlist is changing. Inside the Eververse Store this week is some terrible shaders, a helmet, equally terrible. We also have a weapon ornament for Fellwinter's Lie. A sparrow you'll never use. What in the world? Eververse is ass. All right, your weapons this week. You've got Claws of the Wolf inside of Iron Banner, and we'll be doing reviews on these. Criminal's Daggers also back. Yes, it's got some new rolls. If you never got that Tusk of the Boar last time, it is also back in rotation. And of course, once you actually unlock these, you can then focus them here in Iron Banana. All right, guys, let me take a look at what the Nightfall weapon is real quick. Nightfall weapon this week. Shadow Prize. Oh my God. Not once, not twice. Wait, when was the last time this weapon was in rotation? It was Hung Jury that's been back a multitude of times. All right, Shadow Prize is here. Go crazy at everybody.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.